Alright, we're back. So, we just killed the first boss. I'm gonna skip through a little bit of this time in the Nexus. I'll be honest, we're just gonna be kind of exploring the Nexus a bit here and be introduced to the Monumentals and a little bit of their backstory. So I used some of their souls. I mean, some of the souls I picked up, and yeah. I'll be honest, I think I end up getting a little bit stuck. Although at this point I've already trimmed that out, so you won't have to suffer as much as I did. Basically, and you'll see it, but basically the Monumentals are the small, I mean, at least the one that we're going to talk to is a small group sitting, and it's very easy to miss. So typical of a Souls game, I mean, you're just not going to get any sort of hint or clue as to that. So, yeah. I think there was, you saw that pickup you could grab. I think it's a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. So that was right before I transitioned. But yeah, so now I finally figure out that right here is the Monumental. See, I picked it up on that lower right corner.
Slayer of demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is something thou needest to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united, owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones. 1 to the king of a small yet diligent land. 1 to the king of the burrowers underground. 1 to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. 1 to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. 1 to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the Old One inside this Nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became Monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other Monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
There we go.
Now it is your turn. You must lull the Old One back to its slumber, and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to accept this mission?
So right down there in the right corner where that body is, that's where that item was, to be clear.
That is unfortunate. You should know that you will be imprisoned in the Nexus forever.
Now, of course, we are going to follow through with their mission.
You must destroy all the demons if you wish to be freed from the curse of the Nexus. The Old One, without the demons to feed its souls, will seek a new servant and lure you to its bosom. You must lull the Old One back to slumber, for your own sake as well as for ours. You must lull the...
Alright, that's everything there. So, at this point, I think we've gotten just about every big cutscene from the beginning of the game.
Brave soul, who fears not death, prithee, lull the Old One back to its ancient slumber.
Okay, those are for PvP and co-op. Although, unfortunately, we won't make use of those here. Maybe later I'll make use of a server, but we'll see. Okay.
After all, thou requirest strength.
But yeah, so we've...
Go forth.
Okay, lady, okay.
Inside me.
Yeah.
Let these ownerless souls become thine own.
So I'm gonna level up here.
I'm only here to tend to the flames. I keep the candles lit and so the brave demons there to attract you. I keep the candles lit and so... Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost...
So, getting a few points in health, which is vitality, and starting to kind of develop the build a little bit. We're gonna be kind of like a battle mage type. We'll see. But yeah, definitely gonna be healthy, beefy.
Art thou done?
And
may thy
build up some stuff.
Strength help the world be mended.
By stuff, I should say endurance. Okay. So. We ended that, but now we are going to meet a few people.
Thou seek then
I already checked my levels, so just to show where I was at, you can pause if you need. Alright, let's meet this guy.
Are you here to face the demons? If so, please free Sage Frake the Visionary from the dungeon of Latria. I will help you however I can teach you elementary spells. Sage Frake is a gleaming hope for humankind, but I have not the power to save him alone. I see. Suit yourself. Just ensure that you rescue Sage Frake as quickly as possible.
So at this point, I think I'm just gonna let the conversations with the NPCs play out a bit. I'm gonna reset these volume settings that I had changed earlier. But yeah, so we've seen the major cutscenes. We kind of, if you need to go back, you can either watch it through this series or, you know, find the cutscenes however you like, just to catch up. But if you're interested in the story, that's kind of going to be your best place to start. And then, of course, the development is up to you. You're going to have to read through item descriptions and things like that to really get the most out of the story.
I'm Stockpile Thomas. When the scourge came, I didn't know what hit me. When I came to, I found myself here, in the Nexus. My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons. But I would be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage. When the scourge came, I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a madman. When I came to, I was in the Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls. That candle maiden cared for me during my first days in the Nexus. She says very little, but has a kind heart. She's just the age my young daughter would have been. The poor, poor girl, trapped here with her eyes occluded by wax. If only something could be done to help her.
So actually,
If only something could be done to help her.
trying to figure out, because we picked up the item in the first area,
Best of luck to you.
that's actually going to be, unfortunately, proof of
Thou seekest so, then touch the demon.
the daughter's
I keep the candles lit and serve the brave
Fate,
demon slayers
so
who
to
are
speak.
trapped here. I keep the.
Okay, candle
I
keeper.
shall await thine return.
There it is.
That hairpin, that belongs to my daughter. Then she didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask you a favor? Would you mind giving up that hairpin? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter. You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks. I'm a bit ashamed to say, but I found it one day, discarded on the main road. But it seems to possess a strange power. Anyway, I feel that you should have it. It will be happier in your hands.
Cool. That is going to be very useful, because we shall see just how
I'll be happy to.
not
Best of luck.
enjoyable managing weight can be in this game, especially if you don't build up the stats that increase it, which are going to be, I think, vitality and endurance. So I think vitality, which will do your health primarily, will also give you your maximum like carry load, while endurance will give you equip load as far as your armor and what you're
I have
currently
seen.
wearing.
I swore allegiance to Saint Urbain, but was of no use to him. And now I have run away and abandoned his honorableness. O Lord, punish me, for I have not the strength to punish myself. O honorable one, I hesitate to imagine your present state. Deep within the darkness, where no light shall ever shine, will you continue to pray, even in such misery?
So this guy is the disciple,
Honorable one, I hesitate to imagine your
believe,
present state. Deep within the darkness,
Saint
where no
Urbain,
light shall ever shine, will you
who we
continue
have to
pray?
rescue.
Oh, honorable, deep, will you?
Oh, you must be another disciple of God. I too am on a quest to fight the demons in the name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you? Do not be bashful.
Give me God's wrath.
Both cut from the same cloth.
That's gonna be a strong spell later
It's a
on.
heavenly act, but spells are the acts of demons, the work of soul arts. They have similar effects, and yet one is clearly evil and the other is clearly good. Magicians, in the end, are mere servants of the demons. A miracle is they have similar effect. Magician.
That's his dialogue exhausted, and those are his preliminary spells. Or miracles, I should say, available.
I see. You wish to train yourself in stoicism. Very well. I pray we meet again.
And then there's this girl.
Has God abandoned us for failing to show proper respect to King Alant? Back in the time, King Alant, soon, my spot. If I did not have my miracle stone shard, a keepsake of my grandfather,
That was an
I may
accident,
not have
but
survived.
oh well.
If I did not have my miracle...
Her dialogue can be looked up if you really want to see what you missed, or you might be able to pause and see the text playing out. So yeah, we'll get into the next area. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. Like it, subscribe.